What if there was a hunter who walked in the daylight, immune to the very things that could destroy his prey? A being born of darkness, but fighting for the light. Meet Blade, the half-vampire, half-human warrior who has captivated audiences for decades. But do you really know the full extent of his powers? Stick around, because what you're about to discover will leave you wanting more. For decades, Blade has hunted vampires across the Marvel Universe, extending his relentless pursuit onto the silver screen thanks to Wesley Snipes' iconic portrayal. His legendary status is so undeniable that fans still clamor for his return in a new film, especially after his surprising cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine. But what exactly makes Blade so formidable? As a half-vampire, his powers are unique, and today we're diving deep into his abilities, some of which may surprise you. Blade's origin story is as tragic as it is fascinating. While his mother was pregnant, she was attacked by the vampire Deacon Frost, resulting in vampiric enzymes entering Blade's bloodstream before he was even born. Though his mother perished, Blade survived as a human-vampire hybrid, what's known as a dhampir. Since his debut in Tomb of Dracula issue 10, created by Marv Wolfman and Gene Colan, Blade has shown remarkable resistance to vampire bites. He ages at a slower pace and possesses a sixth sense that allows him to detect the presence of magic or supernatural power. Initially, Blade did not possess superhuman physical attributes and relied solely on his vast skills and relentless determination. However, after being bitten by Morbius, the living vampire, a scientifically created atypical vampire, Blade acquired several new powers and weaknesses in 1999's Peter Parker Spider-Man issue 8. This transformation endowed him with superhuman strength, stamina, speed, agility, heightened senses, and a rapid healing factor. This healing factor is particularly effective as it attacks and eliminates any foreign substances, such as chemicals or viruses, within his body, preventing him from being incapacitated or maimed internally. Blade also benefits from an exceptionally slow aging process, although he is not immortal, and he possesses a preternatural sense of supernatural activity. Notably, Blade is unaffected by daylight and most other traditional vampire weaknesses. Trained by Jamal Afari in the comics and Abraham Whistler in the films and cartoons, Blade has mastered a wide range of martial arts. He is also an expert swordsman, marksman, and street fighter, with proficiency in the use of throwing knives. His knowledge of vampire lore and the supernatural is unparalleled, making him a formidable hunter of the undead. In the comics, Blade's internal conflict with his vampiric nature is evident. In Dracula's Gauntlet, Blade threatens to transform into a bat to escape a horde of monsters, leaving Deadpool behind. Although he possesses all the powers of a vampire, Blade is conflicted about using abilities that make him seem less human. If you're finding this breakdown intriguing, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on fascinating content like this. Let's dive deeper into the incredible powers Blade has acquired over the years. While Wolverine is known for having the most famous healing factor in the Marvel Universe, Blade's unique physiology grants him considerable healing abilities of his own. Although Blade was born nearly a century ago, in 1929, he still appears relatively young and in peak physical condition. Like regular vampires, Blade can quickly recover from minor injuries and heal more severe wounds by consuming additional blood or serum. Blade has survived falls from buildings, jumps from airplanes, a direct hit from Mjolnir, and even a punch from an out-of-control Hulk. Blade is immune to vampire bites and quickly recovers from exposure to poisons. He can also use a microscopic pathogen that other vampires use to control their victims to absorb physical or supernatural infections by biting the infected, as he did with the demon-possessed Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes in 2019's Ghost Rider issue 8. In reversing this process, Blade can use his vampiric bite to apply cures, as he did with a group of security guards transformed into Hulks. Unlike Dracula and most other vampires in the Marvel Universe, Blade historically lacked the ability to fully metamorphose. However, despite their history of conflict, Dracula helped Blade unlock this ability in 2023's Blade issue 6, written by Brian Edward Hill. After establishing a fragile peace with Dracula while serving as the sheriff of the vampire nation, Blade sought the Lord of Vampires' help after accidentally releasing Adana, a powerful ancient entity that unleashed malevolent supernatural creatures worldwide. His failed attempt to confront Adana led him to train with Dracula. During one training session, Dracula encouraged Blade to think beyond the limitations of his human form, transforming into different shapes. After demonstrating, Dracula poured some of his blood into a chalice and told Blade to drink it. Following an excruciating transformation process, Blade managed to escape one of Dracula's attacks by turning into mist. After leaving Dracula, Blade traveled to a small town where he teamed up with the Hulk to stop a demonic attack. For the first time, Blade transformed into a wolf and tricked the demons into facing the Hulk. Blade has made memorable appearances in several animated series that have expanded his role in the Marvel Universe. In 1994's Spider-Man the Animated Series, Blade teams up with Spider-Man to hunt down Morbius, the living vampire. His quest to eliminate all vampires leads to a tense alliance with Spider-Man, as they work together to stop Morbius from spreading his vampiric curse. In 2012's Ultimate Spider-Man, Blade returns as part of the Howling Commandos, a team of supernatural heroes. This time he helps Spider-Man battle Dracula and other supernatural threats. Blade's no-nonsense attitude and deep knowledge of vampire lore make him a crucial ally in their fight against the undead. Blade also appeared in 2013's Hulk and the Agents of Smash, where he joins forces with the Hulk and his team to stop a vampire invasion. His expertise in vampire hunting proves invaluable as the heroes work together to protect the world from a massive supernatural threat. As for live-action portrayals, Wesley Snipes' Blade films are nothing short of iconic. The first two films, Blade and Blade 2, were praised for their dark tone and intense action sequences, with Snipes delivering a performance that many consider definitive. However, the third film, Blade Trinity, received mixed reviews, with some fans feeling it didn't quite live up to its predecessors. Despite this, the film introduced us to Ryan Reynolds as Hannibal King, a role that showcased his signature humor and action chops, elements that would later become central to his portrayal of Deadpool. An interesting fact about the first Blade film is that it was one of the earliest successful Marvel adaptations, helping pave the way for the superhero movie boom. Another fun tidbit is that Wesley Snipes performed many of his own stunts, which added authenticity to Blade's combat scenes. Blade is a unique character who straddles the line between human and monster, using his powers to fight the very creatures he is partially kin to. From his origin to his evolving powers, Blade's story is as compelling as it is thrilling, and his legacy in films and comics continues to grow. Curious to know more about Blade's most epic battles and his future in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay intrigued.